Hello, guys and gals, animal friends, and spirit pals. Welcome to the Spirit Whisper channel. Thank y'all for being here with us today. And of course, we got Debbie.
Hello.
We drug her over from Freebird Spirit, like we always do every other week. And she's here, and we're going to do some animal readings today. That is, if you guys have any questions.
Right.
I started a couple of questions.
Love to chit chat with the fur babies.
Yep. Both of my girls, let me show you a second, are both here as always. There's Alaska. She's yawning, getting ready, and there's Butter behind me. Go back up to close.
All right, Alaska can take her nap.
They're already here to help.
Is Alaska a girl or a boy?
A girl.
Right. She's going to take her.
I got all girls except for Halo, the little white and yellow kitty. He's a boy. Everybody else is a girl.
Happy Monday, everyone.
Yep. And happy equinox. Happy fall. Yep.
Okay, equinox. So when does the time change? Around in October or?
Probably soon. I hate that. Yep. I imagine it's probably any minute.
So for some of you who are with us a lot, probably noticed that I am looking a little bit like this. It's the way it is today. Welcome to my world.
I was just gonna.
I only do this with family, so I'm good. I'm good. You guys, my family here, you're okay with the raw.
Yeah. I was
October 1st is Karen's birthday.
My birthday.
Is Karen, you're a Libra?
No, Karen's talking about my birthday, I think, because they found out it was my birthday on Saturday.
Oh, your birthday.
And my birthday's October 1st.
You can tell what kind of day it is this morning. Okay.
Yep. I was just going to let it go and not mention it. But I kind of like y'all babushka'd up.
Yeah. I mean, I my birthday came and went, and I didn't celebrate on here, and I feel like, that would have been fun to
I don't
celebrate with everyone.
I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'm so shy and demure. I just... I do a little something with Allie from Heart and Soul because her birthday is a couple days before mine. It's the 29th. She was born same year as me. We're just a couple days apart. So both Libras.
Okay.
So we might do a little something on her Thursday show. I don't know yet.
Ben's birthday is October 3rd.
Yes.
So, he's a Libra.
That was my little brother Greg's birthday too, October 3rd.
That's right.
So they both have that. So I'm all about October. And plus Don's birthday is the 27th, which is 2 days from
now. Oh my goodness. So it's a rough month.
Yep. But I love fall. I don't know. I just really like.
Yeah, I do too. I love it.
Oh, Teacher Barbara went to a drum circle. Love it. Drum circle for the local conservation club. How cool!
Nice, Teacher Barbara's birthday is on the 6th too. I think she said.
October 6th.
October 6th. Yeah. Bunch of Libras in here.
Another Libra.
Thank you, Gina.
Gina M.
Yeah, she says, congratulations on reaching 10K.
Oh,
and Mark for reaching 1.4K. Woo!
Yeah. No comparison. So, of course, you've been on for like 20 years. But
that's not a joke, you guys. That's real.
I've passed my 1 year. No, 2 years. Gosh, I can't believe it's already been 2 years. So weird.
I know. It does kind of fly by.
And this week was my 1 year at my peddler's booth. That seemed to go quick too, but the time just flies.
Yeah. Juanita's coming in from Oregon. She says it's still morning there. Well, good morning.
That's right. You guys are
just for a little bit. Just for a little bit.
Slow behind me. Starhawk thinks you're still beautiful. Well, isn't that sweet, Starhawk?
Sharon Sipe, hi, Mama. I'm giving you a big hug. I want you to know that I spent some time in holding space for you yesterday, Sharon. Wrapping you up.
Oh, good.
Karen says, "Congrats, 1,400."
Okay, let's see. I'm just yeah, 1,400. Woo! I'm just trying to make sure I'm getting your questions, guys. I'm probably a little distracted. Our dog Angel, miss her terribly. Hi, Michelle. I see a couple people that are new here. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it very much. Glad you heard about us and found us.
Yeah, how fun is that?
And I finally made it where Debbie could
stream to mine.
share with us. So that's good. So I see some people coming over. I don't know why Gina's coming over from Debbie's channel, but
isn't that funny? She's on both.
Whatever, Gina. No, I'm just kidding.
She's on both. She does both.
That's okay, Gina.
Gina opens up a couple.
Just remember who did a private session with you yesterday and who did not. I'm just going to say I'm such a brat. Okay. Okay, Kimberly, night.
All right.
Night. I got a question. Okay, I'm going to read off whose questions I have.
See, Gina's on yours as well. She does that.
I knew she was on
the gig. She knows the gig.
She knows me. She knows I like to be a brat.
Riff Raff Ray.
Hi, Ray. Have you been giving that? Yeah, you guys, if you put your questions in caps, it'll help me see them because I can't. I'm wearing these glasses just because they're cute, but I can't see very good on them. And I have like sleepy eyes today because it was hard to get up. I grew up with the Basset Hound. Is that a question? Okay, that's a question.
I know. Well, thank you, Karen. That's so sweet. I made curry last night.
She wants to know, do I have red eyes? Yes, I do. And I was trying to hide them, but no, you had to like out me. Riff Raff went back to Riff Raff.
Riff Raff's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Karen, I made curry last night. It kept me up all night. Curry and me are not friends. It was so good, though.
And you're the one that made it?
I made it.
Yeah. And you did yourself in.
I did myself in. So this is what you get today.
Okay? Did Shannon make it through the night? Or?
Oh, yeah. No, everybody else was fine.
Yeah.
Everybody loved it. All my house guests are left this morning. I'm so sad, except one. I have one till tomorrow. Another one. One of them are staying till tomorrow. But it's so sad when you have a house full and then they all leave, you know.
Look at Karen Doyle. Such a smart aleck. Stoner dude and curry lady. Oh, it's on the phone. Yeah. I see. Riff Raff. I know. Don't talk to me about the phone. I'm horrible with it. It's like my nemesis. I don't know why it has to be so hard. Oh, Cosmic Blue Avian's getting a good old wisdom tooth removed.
Oh, wow.
That's fun. I had all four of mine. I was so wise. I didn't need those teeth. They had to take them all out.
Yeah, they took mine. And then, of course, I'm the one that gets infected and, all that stuff.
All mine, of course, went to that abscessing. I go, oh, Lord. It was all. And one, they broke it trying to pull it. It was one of these things where all of a sudden the dentist's fist hit me in the face.
Is that what happens? Because I woke up with black eyes and I was black and blue. I'm like, what did you guys do to me? Like black eye.
Yeah.
Black eyes.
Well, for him, he slugged me in the face and broke my tooth. And then he had to do. Maybe we shouldn't talk about that.
Okay, yeah. No, you're going to do fine. Cosmic, you're going to do just fine. We're so much better at it these days. Mark and I did it a while ago.
They promised me I wouldn't lose wisdom, but I'm not so sure. Okay.
All right.
Now let me tell you who I got here in my recently. Okay, that looks like a question from Sharon. All
Sharon.
righty.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question from Ness. I got a question from Lourdes.
And
I got
Sharon.
a question from Janie, from Wilk. There's Janie again, but I think it's the same thing. There's Juanita, Kimberly, Night Night, Laura, right, and there's Lourdes again. Who else did you say?
Sharon.
How come I don't have her question?
I don't know.
I thought I just started.
I thought you did too, but it's unstarred and it's
Okay, got it. There we go.
Okay.
Got Sharon. All right. So we're going to get started.
So if you had your name called, you have to hang out. But if you have to go, we understand. But you have to let us know, so we're not like chatting with you. We're just talking out to nobody.
Yeah. Thanks for reminding everybody. That's why me and Debo do it on this channel. And there are a couple of new people here. Yay! I'm so happy.
Yay!
But we do like you to be here when we read your question. I'll probably start out with a couple of people I don't recognize.
Hi, Moon Angel. Yeah.
Just because you're new here. And, you know,
try
to share the love with this mini.
Welcome committee. We're the welcome committee. Welcome.
Yeah. Ooh, Moon Angel. I like that name.
I do too. I really do too.
All right. I got to stop reading your comments and move into reading the questions. Okay. So we're going to start with Ness. She has a book length question, but we're going to get through it. Okay. When my dog Coco was a 6-week puppy and separated from her pack, I let her sleep across my stomach 2 hours a day, twice a day, to get that touch in. That was very sweet. And then it goes on. Now, 3 years later, she still wants to sleep across my stomach.
She does.
Like she is a puppy.
Yes.
Why does she do that? I don't have to be too psychic about that one.
No, that's just
yeah.
It's kind of like having that binky or that blankie, you know, it's comfort and connection.
Right. And you know, feeling a little untethered at first when you first got her, and that just really bonded her to you and her energy, really, to where you became like mom, you know, mom energy, like sort of transferred from kitty mom to human mom. And she's still, that's like, she couldn't be more content, satisfied, comfortable than that. You know, that's her, what would you call that? It's like the most at home, the most.
It's like it's like the 6 of Cups. It's just all encompassing, and it's familiar. It's settled. There's many words to that. But when she was new, you offered her that stability and full acceptance of her. And this is just, it's all about that expression of love and happiness for her. And I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So that all that, when in the beginning you created this, and so that's where she comes to for her happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's 5 times the size she was as a puppy.
Yeah, I understand.
The stomach. Oh my God! Now she still thinks she's a puppy. And you know, she did kind of learn it from you. Like, you know, you were so unconditionally loving and everything when you presented that, and she took it. And that's still like the most, her most favorite thing. She don't really think about that she's a lot bigger. She'd probably scoot over and lay next to you if you really wanted her to, but she just loves that so much. She feels
it's her happy. It's her happy place.
Exactly. And she feels so loved. You know, that time when you were trying to help her, you know, not feel like that just really did what it was supposed to do, you know, and she is family. You know, you are
Oh, that's
family.
yeah, that's that connection.
I got
Mhm.
some cats here, but I know it's a
Oh
dog.
my gosh, I
Yeah.
love that. I
Yeah.
love that one. Mhm.
So it's just a beautiful,
You
very
have
cute.
another question that came in at
Is it
2:16.
Elmara?
Ilmara. Mhm.
Okay, gotcha. Hello, just more. Hi, Sheila, Inquisitive Tarot. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for
Hi.
dropping by.
And Sherry.
Yeah.
Sherry just had a birthday too.
Hi,
Well,
Sherry. Yeah, she
in my
did.
yeah.
Hi, Tarot, your way. Viviani. Hi, sweetie. Okay, we'll move to the next question. So the next two that I'm going to do, because you guys are new to me, is Lourdes. I'm going to do you next. And Debbie's going to do it too. And then Wilk, who came from Debbie's channel, but I haven't met you yet. Okay, Lourdes, my Lourdes. Here's your questions in a couple of things. So say hello and let us know you're still here. Do I have a spiritual connection with my current pet, a kitty named Kovu?
And she is still here.
Okay.
Oh,
And
and Sheila Inquisitive Tarot is here passing through.
hi,
Hi.
thanks
All
for
right. Do I have
passing through, and rather than passing gas, we appreciate
Kovu.
that.
Kovu. Kovu. Well, first of all, I like that name.
I do too. Very cute.
I do feel a connection, and I here as soul connection here with Kovu. Kovu's showing me a very creative spirit. So I don't know if Kovu's talking about you, or they also share this with you. This creative. I've never seen a cat, right? I've never seen a cat with that. Um, with a creative, you know what I mean? With a creative spirit, but she does. And, or kitty named Kovu, they do. I don't know. Is this a girl or a boy? Lourdes.
I wonder.
Lourdes. Um,
Yeah.
and so they do share in that energy with you. And you know how we have angels around us and guides, and when you start doing something new, let's say you started painting, you literally have new guides come forward or new angels come forward to assist you in this new thing that you're doing or whatever. Or and your cat is doing this for you in that boy. So he's doing that for you, and he's helping with that energy with you. Okay.
Yeah. It feels like, you know, his energy sought you out. Like,
Always kissing.
yeah,
He's always kissing.
I was, hold on. Yeah. He likes, you know, he has, the way I'm sensing him, he has a lot of like, you know, your cat energy that you think of as a cat. So he can be a little uh, smug, a little like looking like a handsome boy just sitting there. Uh, okay. Sorry, guys, I got a little distracted by questions. I also want to ask you, Lourdes, did you have a pet as a kid? I want to say cat, but I'm wondering if it's a dog. Very handsome. Yeah, I can tell he is. And he likes to sit and look handsome. So
I
you,
know where you're going with this, and I
yeah.
just want to tap in real quick because
Okay, go.
I do have this soul connection that you have. Here's
Uh-huh.
your card. That is literally soul connection
Yeah,
with him, and this is at least the second time he's been with you. This is a
yeah. That's
second
what
chance with you. This is the second time he's been with you. So he's reincarnated, and she says no, but you've had. Is
some
this your first pet ever? Because this is not the first time this cat has been with you, whether it was a cat or a dog or whatever.
right,
It's been with you before. This is the second time around. And he is here helping you with your creative self and
right,
your psychic self. He's like a familiar to you.
right.
See that familiar there for her?
Yep.
So for your psychic self, your creative self.
It's the familiar card there.
Mm-hmm.
The master witch with her animal.
Yep.
Um, I get that same exact thing. And then Debbie, of course, being psychic, she knew exactly where I was going. And plus, this isn't our first time at the rodeo here with this kind of thing. But I get right from the beginning, it was like, this isn't my first time with you.
She said at some point a cat came to me when I was little and I fed him.
Now, this can also mean that this spirit was with you in another life. Sometimes there's that.
Could
But
be. But this is not the first go around for you guys.
no. And when I was saying at the very beginning, it sought you out. It sought you out specifically. It was like a return. So, it just wants to get that point across that because you're asking, well, your question was, do I have a spiritual connection? Yes. And it's been there. It was already there, and that's probably what made you wonder about that even. Like, I feel like strangely extra close to this kitty. And I'm just wondering. Yeah.
Annie Bear has a question for you at 2:23.
I think I got it.
Oh, okay.
About the wren. Yeah.
Oh, okay. We got you, Annie.
Right. Yeah. Guys, I have a little heart. If you put it in giant letters, it really helps me to see because I go back and forth between channeling and stuff when I'm doing the readings. And trust me, it's even harder to see. So it just helps. I'm trying to do two things at once. Debbie's
So,
better at it than me, but
Melurdis, I think he wants you to. I think it'd be really great to have a little family meeting with him and tell him thank you. So in doing that, he'll recognize that you recognize what he's doing with the energy share.
Yeah.
And he'll even be more attentive to you and your connection.
Right. And he's already doing it, but he does things to help you balance your energy and balance your emotions, make you feel better, lift your spirits. He already does that kind of stuff. But I just wanted one card, and I love this list. Contentment is at hand. But this is him being satisfied, being in earth form with you again. So whether that was this life or before, he's known you before. It's like you've been companion spirits before, like a familiar. And he's really happy that he's back with you. I don't know how you came about getting him, but he was determined there. I love that picture because that's just him being so satisfied. It's like
that's one of my favorites. I love that one.
Oh, I made it what I wanted to do, kind of thing. Thank you for that. I hope that was helpful. Thanks for that question. And thanks for being here today, Lourdes. Okay, let's move on to another. So, Wilk, you're new to me, so we're going to go to you. If you're still here, say hi. And then I am going to go to Annie Bear because she's been trying to ask this question for like a couple of weeks. And I keep
definitely
missing her, so I'm going to do that one.
Definitely.
So, Wilk, here you go. And then I'll get everybody else. Teddy, would you read that one, Debbie?
Okay. First of all, hi, Wilk, and welcome. Let us know you're here. Teddy, a wonderful dog, having problems with growths. Will he be okay? So, Wilk is here. So, I'm assuming you know how dogs get those little tumors, growth.
Yes.
I'm assuming that's what you're talking about, Wilk. When will he be okay? I'm gonna go into these. So I'm gonna do these.
How old is Teddy, Wilk? About. I don't like right off. I don't get like a lot of pain and stuff like that. It's more. It doesn't look great, probably, but I don't see Teddy referencing it as ow, ow, like that. Oh, 15. Okay. This is age related.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting here. This is just
Mm-hmm.
stay on top of it type of feel to it.
Yep. They feel like benign or like maybe like fatty or something like that. They don't. I'm not getting like a big cancer energy. It feels more like a benign kind of.
I think what I'm being shown is like if it moves, easy.
Oh,
If it's solid, then that's something that you really want to keep your eye on. But
yeah,
if they're more movable, like those
yeah,
daddy tumors, they're okay. But I do feel this is age related, and when these two cards come in together, that tells me age related stuff going on here.
right.
And yeah, he's a love bug. Oh, Teddy's a love bug.
Yeah, and 15's pretty good age for doggies. I he doesn't act super concerned about it. When I
Mm-mm.
look at him, he's sort of
Mm-mm.
not as worried. Um, so that's good because I don't think it's causing him a lot of pain or anything. It just you don't like to look at it, and who does? Um, it's like I don't like to look at my skin hardly at all these days.
Yeah, seriously.
It's like
I hear
no,
100.
thank you. If I see one more bump, tag, color, discoloration, ah, but you just keep on going. Anyway,
I feel such a connection to him. Yeah, he's a sweetheart, and you can tell,
yeah,
especially with that lovers card come up, that is a soul connection as well. So
yep, and he's just really vulnerable with you. He loves you. He just feels like he doesn't, he's getting older and stuff like that. But actually, and in those tumors, but beyond that, I think he's doing pretty
oh
good.
my
Oh, look, we both got that little card.
yeah.
Um,
It's
so
just that time.
yeah,
It just is. And
yeah,
it's
and that little vulnerability card too is it just says what you do is you just love, love, love them,
mm-hmm.
and that and as they get into old age, oh look, I'm cute.
Yeah. So these are the two cards coming in, yeah.
Yeah, and that's because I don't get a lot of like, let's go have them removed,
No, I don't
uh,
either.
stuff like
That'd
that.
be more traumatizing than
Yeah, and
he is not even paying attention to him. So
yeah, of course I'm not a doctor, but I just kind of get these are those benign kind of tumors or something that some dogs get. Like I've heard them called like fatty tumors,
right.
so they're up in the not in the organs or something. Anyway, okay, thank you. Thanks, Wilk. I'm glad you were here. I hope that helped. So, Janie, oh no, I already said I was going to go to Annie Bear.
Annie Bear.
Okay, Annie. Let's see. Now you guys put
The
in a lot
wren.
more questions. I did star a lot, but of course we're not going to get to all. All right.
No, no.
So,
The wren that passed peacefully in my hand. The
she was,
wren. Oh,
well,
okay. So you had a little
yeah,
bird in your hand and it passed peacefully.
she was walking along and found it. And when she picked it up and held it, then it passed peacefully in her hand. Yeah.
Okay, so they're showing me, Annie Bear, literally colors coming up from your hands, offering this warmth and but colors. You surrounded it with colors. What? And it's not a mistake that you. I'm hearing it. What it was purposed that you found this wren. I hear you also saying thank you to it. And she says, I called on Pan to help me breathe love into it. Yeah, well, the colors were penetrating this little bird, and I don't know if your spirit was spirit to spirit, but thanking it for its service and its time and sending it love. And yeah, it got real cozy. Yeah. Yeah, because that I can see it. I mean, I see these colors coming up. Ooh, I'm getting the chills.
Right. Well, Pan's right here talking about it.
Okay.
So he had a part to do in it to begin with. He's saying right now, I'm not going to bring him all the way in, but I'm just going to relay this, Annie. But he's saying, he's kind of like, well, you could bring me up, but I'm not going to. All right. He's saying that, you've been working with him. You've been calling on him, asking him to work with you. I know you have. And this is like an answer, really. This is him showing you that connection is real. And so an opportunity to interact with nature physically in a way that you were of service. And actually, it served both of you because in that moment, you changed that little bird's transitional experience by being there with her. You know how you've heard me talk a lot about how much what a service it is if you're able to be with an animal as it crosses over, especially as it goes to human animal connection and reestablishing that you're one and you're there for them. Now, that's not always possible, but when that does happen, it's really a big thing. It's kind of like, oh, I accomplished that connection with my little life. And so she wasn't destined to heal from that or anything. It was always about transitioning and about you being there literally holding her during it. And Pan said it was a learning experience that he brought, into your, it's sort of like he put that in your path for you because you've been asking
purpose, yeah.
to work with the nature more. So I love that, sweetie. It's really great. I've been watching. Why can I never think of his name? Soon as Cash, Lord, and Olive.
Yeah.
And I know Olive is looking just to die peacefully there at the house. That's what I feel. But he's trying to decide when to take her or whatever. But I think she's just going to go at home. But anyway, and he's trying to look at all that. And I haven't talked to him or anything. But a couple of times I have talked to her because just when I was watching things about it, like she'd just come and talk to me. But anyway, that just reminded me of that when you're there with the animal and they cross, it's a big difference than if they do it on their own.
I agree. It's a shared thing, a shared experience. It's doula.
Yeah.
And you've done it a lot, Mark, when you worked in the zoo.
Yeah. And I wasn't like I went, oh, please let me do that. I wasn't all.
And
it's weird too, because And I say to you that Pan brought that into your path because I know he did. I know it because he did that same kind of thing with me. And like even that first time, I'd already had a lot of pets pass with me. But when that coyote that I worked with passed him, a wild coyote that didn't really know me, I just met her. She passed in my lap. Um, and I know he purposely had that happen because I learned from that. And remember, any of the know me for a while, that's when I saw that energy come down and get her and actually escort her spirit to the heavenly gates or whatever. And it told me that it was the keeper of the gate. And it does that every time. It always escorts souls to the whole big story. And plus, it showed itself to me. It was very bizarre. But anyway, that's where all that came. It was so an amazing experience, but I got a lot of that information from that experience. And then, of course, it's happened repeatedly.
Yeah.
And so it is a thing that,
It is a thing. Yeah.
and
So
probably
beautiful.
if you have found an animal that was hurt and maybe dying. I don't know. I've had that experience before, just along the walk with a bird or something like that. And you go, oh, let me help it. Okay, Janie. Yeah, what on?
Oh no, I was just I wanted to say thank you to Ness because she sent a donation to us, and so that's very, very kind of you to share that with us.
You're very sweet about that, sweetheart. I really appreciate it. So Janie has a question, and you put yours in early, so I'm kind of going back up to the top now. I'm working my way down. Can you please look at Barney, my handsome Maine Coon, who just turned 8 years old in September? So are we looking at anything in particular? I think she added a little more to that. Let me see here.
Oh, okay.
Can you please look at Barney, who is an annual vet visit today? Maine Coon, 8 years, September now. Okay. So he's going to vet. I guess I want to see what we look when we look at him.
And Taiwana has put a question in, but I feel like you starred one.
I did about
it. Okay. So I just want to say hello and welcome. I'm so glad you're here, and hi Fatima as well. A couple of people came in later. We do have a whole list of questions today, but we are here every week.
Star your questions, Taiwana, but we'll see.
Yeah. So, but we're here every week, and Mark is here on Saturdays as well, and so
we'll get as many as we can. But
yeah,
and I'm pretty good about if I missed you, I'll try to get you the next time, like I did.
Like we did, yeah,
with Annie Bear.
All right.
Okay, so now Janie just wants us to check in on Barney.
Okay. I have all boys except one girl. Oh. Okay, so that's different. Oh.
And I see Janie's still here. Okay.
Janie. She's like, you look fabulous. You're very kind, Janie. Very kind. Thank you. I only show myself like this with family. So the family here today, you all got me.
You look gorgeous.
I know.
Look gorgeous, baby.
Okay, let's see, Barney.
No one would think you're a grandma.
I feel like a grandma right now. All right, Barney. What's going on?
Now notice Alaska's turned upside down, of course, so she's got her feet in the air. Little Barney.
Okay, so I see Barney. Well, I'm sensing. I don't know what's going on. Bright shiny Ray says, "I love your curry style." You're very kind, but curry is not kind. So Janie, I think are you recognizing that Barney's doing something different than normal, or something that is repetitive, like licking their paw type situations, because I'm getting a message here, but I don't know if it's metaphoric or if it's a real thing happening. But Barney's showing me kind of licking his paw. To me, that's just something repetitive, and it's more of a self-soothing type of situation. I'm not honing in on any red flags in his body or anything, but more of a self, kind of like a OCD.
Yeah. I don't. He's pretty self-assured. He was a little bit of a prissy pot. He comes up like, I'm just fine. What do you
I'm
want?
fine.
Kind of a thing. Um, he's very self-assured. He feels like he's the prince. Oh, yeah. I knew I was going to get this card because this is what I was seeing. Aloof.
Oh,
He has a little bit of that energy. I'm not phased. You can blow a raspberry. Don't bother me because I'm an aloof kitty cat. And that's also just sure of himself. He's pretty confident. But this makes me think, I am fine. I'm
oh,
going to the doctor today, but I'm just a good kitty. So I think he's doing really pretty good for his age. He's not really telling me anything is bad. He does work with balancing your energy. He wants to put that up there. Equilibrium, find your balance. But he's just talking about he works with you energetically. And you both work with each other. Sometimes you help him balance.
cancerous tumor. Oh, Jane says he has a cancerous tumor on his anus and fever is in the pain upright. We didn't get that part.
No,
He's not showing us that at all.
no. And I missed your comment too. So,
Oh, how interesting. He's just doing, he's self. So I feel like with what the message he was bringing in for me is he's taking care of himself. Like he's self-soothing. He feels okay. Um,
no, that's not this kitty. That's Jane Laymeyer. It's a different cat
oh, okay.
with the cancerous tumor.
Oh, okay. I'm like,
I
I'm
know.
confused because this is not it at all. This
I
is
know
not what I'm
because I think
getting at
really,
all.
we really missed that quite a
Oh,
bit.
that's so good. I'm so glad because I'm like, that
But
is
Janie, I know you're still here. Have you been feeling like there's something off or anything like that? Or are you just curious and asking? Because here it is, yearly checkup. Just going in. I'm just, looking to see because he feels pretty good.
Mhm.
He gives me that little aloof kitty just when he says hello, like I'm fine. What are
Yeah.
you asking? Now he probably don't love to go to the vet. I don't know that that's his favorite thing. So you're gonna have to give him a little bit of extra lovings and kisses when that's over with.
Yeah, I also got like an aloof type, a little bit of that
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
But yeah, he's good. He's good.
Self confidence is that aloofness. It's just very confident kitty.
Yeah, you see him in the dryer.
Oh, look, and you got that received. That's the card I
Yeah,
got too. That scratching this little because
yeah,
I think he's going to need a little bit of extra lovins
yeah.
after the vet trip.
Oh yeah, they don't like that at all.
So I hope that resonated, sweetie. Janie, I didn't get any
Janie's
feedback,
pretty.
but I hope you got all that. He seems fine to me though,
Yeah.
which is good. All right. I got so many questions. Debbie, do you have any preference?
Let's see.
There's a lot.
There is a lot here. Let's Kay. Let's do Kay Wiley. We
Oh,
haven't. She's new, right?
I don't. Yeah, she's new to me. Okay. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. How do I get my dogs to get on? Have a pound girl who fights with other dogs. Thank you. So one of her girl dogs is from the pound, and
Fights my other dogs. Thank you. My dogs get on. Pound girl that fights my other dogs. Okay. Well, yeah.
Cheney says, "I love curry salad." I do too, but it doesn't love me.
Jane, I'm
Oh,
going to try to get to that one that has the cancer. Um,
how do I get my dogs to?
Miss Molly. Okay. There's Kay. Thanks, Kay, for letting us know you're here.
Miss Molly. Okay, Miss Molly, you got from the. So I'm seeing you talking to her, taking time every day to sit with her and talk to her, tell her her story. But I want you to change the narrative for her. Instead of referring to her as the one that I adopted or the adopted one or the one from the pound is, you know what I mean? Start telling her um, her value and how beautiful she is and how kind and loving she is and that she belongs. Start just telling her that new story because she's not had that story in her life. And so now she gets to have a new story with you. So help her with that new story. And I know it sounds funny for me to say to sit and tell you, but I'm telling you, they hear you. And Mark will say the same. Just tell her her new story and repeat it daily. Okay. And she will. Laura, nice to have you here. Thank you for letting us know you're heading out.
yes.
Give me a
Thanks
big
for
hug.
being here.
So that's what came in right away. Okay. For this, but I'm going to go ahead and pull some cards here too.
And wouldn't be a bad idea to have a family meeting because those doggies that are already there, you need to tell them this is our new family member. This makes me happy to have this addition. I need you guys to get along, accept her, and let her join our family. It's really, it seems to me to be mostly between two of them. It's the one that would consider themselves the boss already.
Right.
And so it's a little bit about territory and finding the place, the right placement. So the one that's already there, one of them, is like, no, no, you need to kind of submit a little bit. And this new little dog is going, not so much. So they're kind of working that out. But I think it's mostly between the two, not really. The other ones are kind of just going along or whatever. I don't know how many dogs you have, but it's kind of one on one. It's going to work out, but you need to kind of tell them all what's important to you because the dogs will want to please you if they're able to. So you let them know that we're looking for a happy family, and this is a new member. And she don't. Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just that empathy. Step into her shoes with her.
Yeah.
Her shoes.
And yeah, significance, you be you, but it sort of reminds me of that.
Yes.
Allowing her to be herself in the group. She can still find her place, and she don't have to change who she is or anything like that. So, but this is the outcome, is contentment and being satisfied. So I think it will work out. Talking to them. Oh, you have 4. Yeah, I thought there was more than just one.
Yeah. Yeah, I did too. I felt the whole game.
Yeah. The one is the kind of he's not really a troublemaker. It's just his job, or her, it's the alpha, the bossy one, thinks, I have to make sure this is all working out. So sometimes it looks more dramatic than it is. It's the way they communicate and stuff. But I feel like it's going to work out. Talking to them helps a lot. And you can just sit quietly, close your eyes, and talk to them, even if they're not in the room. Just invite their energy up to talk. Jane's having like a bit of a crisis. So let's look at her.
Okay, Jane. All right, Kate, giving you a big hug. You got this.
Yeah, that's going to work out. It seems dramatic. I don't know how long it's been. I don't feel like it's been super long. But they're trying to work it out. But actually, the good old talking to them, makes a big difference.
It really does.
Sometimes you
It
might
really
only
does.
do it twice.
It's almost shocking. It's shocking that you're like, "Oh my gosh, it actually worked. They heard me." Yeah.
Because they're actually looking for the
Mm,
communication.
mhm,
They like it when you talk back. They
mhm,
want you to communicate with.
mhm.
So,
All right, Jane.
so Jane, let me put my red eyes out.
So Jane has a at the vet now. Should I euthanize her?
Okay, that's not the question that I starred there. Yep. So she has a dog. Yeah, somehow you started putting all this in pretty late, Jane, and so I don't have. Oh, it's been about 3 months. Okay, thanks. Um,
She was my late horse around him, but he never saw my horse in life. That's okay. But the question she has now is about you're at the vet now with who?
a dog. Who is Moon? Is Moon a dog, Jane, or a horse? I think the animal's name is Moon. Thank you, Kay. That's very nice.
Thank you, Kay. Blessings to you.
Yeah, talk to Bossy Pants in your pack. The one that thinks they're the boss. Give a little talk to them and let them know how important this is for you that this new one joins the pack.
Oh, Jane. Okay, Jane's the other one that had the cancerous tumor, the dog with the cancerous tumor on the anus. Okay. All right, Jane. Do you want to highlight that one so we can?
Yeah.
Okay. I have it up. All right, so we know what we're taking. Can you tell us
And I think
the baby's name?
Is that Moon, Jane? I think.
All right. I do feel like
Oh, wait, now I tried to star that and then it disappeared. What the frick? Right. Okay.
There we go. All right. All right. Curious to know the name. I want to call, I keep wanting to say she, but I'm not married to that. But
well, because up there she mentioned that should I euthanize Moon?
Okay, so Moon. All right. Moon is surrendered right now to the situation. In whatever way you choose, Moon will be okay. Like Moon's okay with whatever you choose to do in this moment. So whatever way you're feeling directed is okay, Jane. There's no condemnation. There's no judgment. Follow your heart in this. But the main thing that Moon wants you to know is that they are surrendered to whatever. They're okay with whatever you choose. I think that's the main thing coming through right this second. But let me.
Well, I think that the vet is gonna probably suggest that for some reason. I don't think they're gonna feel like that surgery or something is good. That's going to be very helpful. I did draw 3 timing cards, and
Thank you, Kay, so much. Very kind.
the first one is the answer is yes, because I feel like this little doggy might be getting ready to transition.
Yeah, very.
Stop waiting and now.
Oh, okay.
So
There you go. And that's why I got. She's very surrendered to.
yeah,
This dog is very surrendered to this choice. Um, and
yeah. And I
grateful.
feel like it's almost, well, the vet's going to talk to you, and I know it's not, whatever, but when you talk to them, I feel like it's like not much they're able to do or something,
Mm-hmm.
or that there's more cancer than
Something else
they
going
were
on.
thinking or something
Mm-hmm.
like that. But so you'll probably have a little more clarity. And
And
yeah,
I can't
don't
make this up.
surrender.
Yeah.
You
And
just said those words. Yeah,
that's what Moon keeps bringing in. I'm surrendered to this. Let me go.
let it go. Yeah.
Let me go. Mm-hmm. So
Yep, I think so too. And plus, the cards just kept saying all that same
yeah,
thing. So
yeah. Mm-hmm. Hugging you, Jane. So sorry you're in this
I know, sweetie,
situation.
that's
Mm-hmm.
always so hard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't like it. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. All right, now,
This whole community is giving you a big group hug, Jane. You're not alone. We're all with you. Okay.
Kimberly Night Night, are you still here? I think you are. Let's see. You're new to me, so I'm gonna.
Kimberly Night Night. I like it.
Okay, Juanita, I know you had to go, and I missed your question, but we'll get to it another time. Okay, so Kimberly, my Roxy passed 8/27/23, so
August 27th.
like a month ago. About, I miss her. How's she doing? Is there a message
We
occurring?
had her 16 years. Yeah.
Wait, I think she tells me what. Yeah, was Roxy a dog?
I've never met a Roxy cat, but I'd like to.
Yeah, my raccoon's name was Roxy,
Oh,
but it was spelled with a Y. Okay. Um, are you still here, Kimberly? Were you able to stay this long with us? Because we're getting down to the nubbins.
yeah. We want to make sure you're here because we want to.
Okay, she has to go take care of her belly button. Okay. Kimberly. Okay. Well, I haven't seen you in a bit, so I'm going to go on to another question so we can try to get one more in at least.
Mm-hmm.
Before we go. Sharon Donnelly. It's another person I'm not aware of. You came from Debbie's channel, so let's get your question. Are you still here, Sharon?
I think she is, but she'll let us know. All right. Recently moved to Delaware, where with Ian. Kimberly Night Night is here.
Okay, great.
Okay, so we'll do yours right after this, Kimberly.
Okay, great.
Stay with us.
Thank you.
Okay, so recently moved to Delaware with Ian, my dog. What does he think about our move? Is he happy?
Thanks, Sharon, for letting us know you're here.
Sharon is here. So I do feel he's a gamer, like he's game, to be with the family, whatever the family's doing. It has been an adjustment though. But it's almost like he's trying to be big man about stuff, but there are some things that kind of, so if you're seeing some anxious behaviors, it's just he's settling. I don't think it's going to be like anything that's going to, I do feel he's settling.
Yep. And
But he's just happy to be wherever you're at. You know what I mean?
that's the most important thing, that,
Mm-hmm.
he went with the family. That's more important than the house and stuff. He misses some of the smells and
It's just new. So it
like
creates
that.
a little bit of,
Yeah. But actually, at this point, he's kind of getting into the new smells and the new energy. Oh, he's always anxious. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Well,
He's gonna
I feel like, though,
be a breakthrough for him.
he gives me success. So I think he's made the move. It's more important that you're there. It's all about you. Um, and he's trying to figure out the new place.
Oh,
But
yes.
I feel like he's kind of enjoying the new place.
Mm-hmm.
I get playfulness and celebration and success. So I feel like he's doing pretty good.
Yeah. I do feel there you're going to see it, like a breakthrough with him, and he will settle and balance out. It's just going to take him a minute. He's just really, 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 um, uh, you know, part of his job concerned he's depressed. I'm not sensing depression, Sharon. I'm just sensing he's just trying to settle all the new energies,
Right.
and bring balance there. I do feel one of his jobs he's a very protective.
Yeah.
He could be the smallest little thing, but his job is to protect you. And in this new environment, he has to figure that out to do his job the best he can. And so it's just giving him time to. There will be a break there, and that balance will come. There you go. Anyway,
Right.
yeah, it's. Go ahead, Mark. I'm sorry.
No. You're fine. He does. He's really connected to
He's
you.
such a protector. Yeah. So he just
Energetically, he wants to make sure you're calm, relaxed, and happy. So he has been doing a little bit of extra balancing since you moved because you're also adjusting to the move along with him. And, sometimes, he goes kind of up and down with you. You kind of are doing it together. But he's on board because he knows that's what you wanted to do. He's on your side. He has a little bit of, what kind of dog is he, I wonder?
Sharon, what breed is your baby? Ian.
Yeah.
That name. I just love that name. I'm sorry. Standard poodle, age 10. Yeah. Beautiful.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought we read on Ian. Yeah.
I think we have, because that name I'll never forget.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Ian.
It was like a reincarnation thing.
Right. That's right. Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
Literally guardian angel is what I get.
Yeah, and that's why he's so connected to you energetically. And that some of the things he says, sometimes the anxiety it might seem, or like it really has to do with both of our energies and about balancing. And lately, I don't know. I feel like the animals have been, it's a Chihuahua mix.
With airplane, everything that flies.
Mixed with airplane.
I love that.
My animals have been doing a little bit of extra energy work with me, I feel like, as of late. Like wanting to lay really on me and stuff. A little bit different. So there's some, I was wondering about that yesterday and the day before. Like there's something.
I know you start going, is there something going on that I need to go find out? You know what I mean?
Is it me or is it you? And
right. Yeah.
I'm wondering a little bit, but I have been noticing that they're a little bit, I don't know. Like,
mixed with, I can't even get over that.
Yeah.
Mixed with airplane.
I know, it's so cute. Well, it's time for our lovely Deb.
Oh, we're going to do one more Kimberly night.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
And then I'll head on out.
I really wasn't trying to get rid of you, but
no, you're like, she needs to go lay down now. Her hair is getting worse.
So they had Roxy for 16 years. She passed on the 27th of August this year, and just wants to know how she's.
Right. Okay, Roxy.
And Roxy is a dog because she answered that.
Okay, dog. Okay, good. All right, Roxy. Oh, she was pretty. or she felt pretty. She felt like she was pretty. So you must have told her she was pretty.
Yeah.
Roxy, sweet and loving little dog. My greatest love. Yes. Well, she felt it. She felt like a queen.
Mm-hmm. And actually, 16 years was a pretty good lifespan for her.
So, and so beautiful. Like you must have like clean, like she was, I don't think she was dirty a day in her life, or she didn't feel that way. I don't know. She just so proud of herself.
Yeah. Well, she liked to be called pretty or something.
Okay.
Like I feel like maybe you guys called her, oh, she's so pretty. Like I don't know, maybe after she had a bath or she had a bow in her hair or something.
Mm-hmm.
But she would like kind of prance around like, yes, I am pretty. My dogs will do that when I want to brush them or
Yeah, it just changes
oh,
everything.
you look so nice and everything.
Oh,
Yeah. Then they're all like proud of it.
Mm-hmm. That's the feeling she's bringing across, Kimberly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Kimberly Singh is a little delayed, so I know that she'll respond, but she's not. Yeah. Okay. What else do you want to say?
Well, this isn't super long time ago. It's less than a month.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, though, Roxy's been coming back and forth, like visiting. Since she's been in spirit.
She wants to come back, and I don't usually. Mark, you're the one that always gets that, but
I'm getting that too.
Okay.
But it's a little soon to put it in to. So right now we're resting. We're over there on the other side resting, taking a little, time out. She has to they have a review and everything. As far as I can tell, like we do, it's a little bit different, but there is something they do.
Mm-hmm.
And also loss, allow yourself to grieve.
The grieving. Mm-hmm.
It's still pretty new. But she's already looking to the future. Imagination, get the big picture, imagining.
Yeah, that's what she was showing me. Mm-hmm.
Earthly experience. Look, there's food, bones, and yummy num-nums. And so that means that's probably what's coming next. We're kind of in that rest period, but that looks like that's the next thing. I'm gonna draw one more card with the fact that Debbie got that already.
We called her Bossy Girl. I bet.
Oh yeah, she loved being
ruled the roost.
Yeah, she loved being the one. So do get creativity, play your own songs. So that's like getting up there, getting it together, continuing her story. And that makes me feel like she would like to continue it with you, Kimberly. So that looks like that's what we're looking at. And
it's like we're not done. Like our energies and what we're to do together is not done. I do feel she wants to come back to you, Kimberly, one way or another.
And she's about making it happen. So this creativity, this imagination, she's a little doggy that's just not going to sit idly by. She's going to work on it, work on returning. If you look at that little dog playing the piano, like its little face, it's like, I'm coming. I'm working on the way to get back to you. I don't know, but I feel like that's probably what we're looking at there.
I also feel like you wouldn't be able to leave any food out on a table or something. She might sneak that food down if you weren't looking.
Mm-hmm.
She might have been a little bit sneaky like that. Mm-hmm.
Very spoiled. Yeah. I don't, she didn't really have a lot of reprimanding and stuff. Like, she was cute. Like if she would even do a bad thing, it would like she kind of did it cutely, sort of a thing, you know.
Roxy. Yeah.
She'd give you a little cute face, so it would be hard to be mad at her.
All right.
Okay, well,
I love her, Kimberly. I
yep.
love her. She's such a. She might have been a little bit of a handful, but I
And I
like
think
it.
she'd
I like her
like
energy.
to have some more time with you.
Yeah, like her energy.
Yep.
All right.
Well, we did pretty good. I only missed four.
I wanted to draw one card, and
oh look, it's the same card. We keep doing that.
we keep doing that.
And guys, you don't know how many cards are in this deck. There's a
right.
lot.
It's not like there's two cards.
Huge deck. Yeah, but that's showing how creative that little dog is. Like it's already in the plan, kind of, you know.
Oh, look, Bad Hair Day is here.
Yeah. Is that what somebody I love it.
Yeah, you're not done, Kimberly. I'm giving you a big hug. I'm sorry for your loss. I know Roxy, just so sweet. Love her.
No, you're not done yet, sweetie. Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to go lay my curry body down. I love you guys, and I didn't want to miss out on this. So thanks, family, for allowing me to come in looking like this.
We appreciate it, sweetie. And of
Give
course,
me a big hug, Mark. Love you.
You look beautiful. I just tease you. And we did pretty good. We only missed 4 questions. We had a whole bunch. People kept asking, but you know. So guys, come back next week. Now next week we'll be on Debbie's channel.
Yep.
So you got to go over there, but I'll be there too. And also I'm on Saturdays, and you can bring your animal questions there if you need to. I do readings on Saturdays at 4. So until next time.
All right.
We love you guys.
Ooh, it's 1:11 here.
Yeah. Ooh, neato.
Or it says 1:11. Yeah.
Yeah. See you next time. Love ya. Bad hair today. Come back. Because we have bad hair almost every day. So
we're family. We're all family here.
I was so close to wearing a babushka, but I didn't go there. Okay.